Hello and welcome to everybody on Cloud Fitness. So in today's video, we are going to see how we can reference warehouses or SQL endpoints from other lakehouses in Warehouse. So basically, we all know that Fabric has been designed with an intention in mind that you don't have to copy the data over and over again whenever you are doing any kinds of workloads. So with respect to that, whenever you are working with the warehouse, in that case, how do you want to reference the data which is present in another warehouse or it is present in the other lake house? How you can actually reference it, and also you can use it within your semantic model. So let's go ahead and see exactly how we can do that in this particular video. But before moving ahead, I do recommend all of you guys to connect with me on LinkedIn as well as on Instagram, and I'm going to leave the link in the description box. And at the same time, in case you guys want any different kind of sessions related to any technical queries, or you want to have any one-on-one sessions or resume review or maybe the offer selection, in that case you guys can connect with me on TopMate as well, and I'm going to leave the link in the description box. So let's move ahead with today's video, where we will reference warehouse or SQL endpoint from any other data lake, from any other lake house. So let us simply type in app.fabric.microsoft.com, the one which we have created from the beginning of this video. We will go to the left hand corner and we can directly click on the data warehouse over here. So right now we already know that we have created test warehouse. We will go to our test warehouse that we have created. So right now you can see within this test warehouse, right, what do we have? We have this DBO. We have the queries that we were firing till now. So now imagine that you have another warehouse, right? Now, how do you reference the data of another warehouse into this particular warehouse? And at the same time, let's say you have the data present in your lake house. In that case, how do you refer that data within this test warehouse? So for that, what we will do, we'll click on this plus warehouse symbol over here. Now in that case, you will see what do you have here. So you can see we have this lake house, we have this workspace already created where we have created our lake house. If you have been watching my full play series on Fabric, you already know that we have created lake house in workspace 01. So we can select this because we have a lake house present over here. So now, and when I click on confirm, what will happen? Automatically, a new warehouse will be created over here. Now this warehouse will have all the tables from my lake house. So my lake house earlier, all of these tables, we have gone through all of these tables as well earlier. So these are the different tables that are present in my lake house. So now you can see all of them are actually present here itself, right, within the warehouse, and just it's a kind of shortcut that has been created without copying the data. So now if I go to my test warehouse, right now these tables are these are the tables which are present inside my warehouse. Now if you can see, right, for example, this is the date table. Now if I go to model over here, this is the semantic model that I have, and pretty much all the tables which are present inside this particular schema are present here, right? But now let's say I want to reference that table within my test warehouse. How do I do that? So for that, what I can do, I can simply go and say create a new SQL query, right? The moment I do that, I am into a page where I can go ahead and write a SQL query over here. I can simply create a view over here. Let me say, let me write this, create view as, I can say select star from. Now imagine over here what we are trying to do. We are trying to reference workspace 01 lake house, right? So what I will say over here, workspace 01 lake house dot dbo dot sales. Sales is one of the table over here, right? Let me come over here. You can see sales is a table over here, or let me just mark it as customers. Okay, and now let me name the view. Let me say that my view name is something like view test 01. Right now, what is exactly happening here? I'm creating a view as select star from this particular warehouse, right? This is the warehouse that has been created. So I'm referencing the data which is present in this warehouse and I'm creating a view. So the moment I run this view, what will happen? Let me just select this option and let me simply run it. So the moment I run this, you will see I have a view created in my first warehouse, my test warehouse. In my test warehouse, you can see a view called as test01 got created. So what has happened? So I have taken the data from my lakehouse. I have created a warehouse over here, and from the warehouse, I have created a view over here. So the moment I created a view over here, I have the data present over here. Now here, if you can see this view test01. Now if I go to the model, now even this view test01, if we go to the right hand side, you can see this view test01. This is also present in my semantic model. So now if I want to join it with any table, so right now, I'll not go into the part of joining it because this table might not join with any of these tables because it's more from the demo perspective on how things work. You can assign a relationship as well. So this is how you can actually get even the data which is present in a lake house into this warehouse and use it in the semantic model. And this you can use for creating your Power BI reports as well. So this is what is called as referencing within the warehouse. Now this warehouse, you can see how you can reference it is. You can create a new warehouse. You can, get the data. And whatever data you already have in the lake house, you can already tick that option and get the data over here. So I hope you understood the concept, because the main concept within Fabric is that you don't have to, load the data, from like let's say you already have a pipeline running which is loading the data into your lake house. You don't need to recreate a pipeline to load the data into your warehouse. You can simply reference the data present in the lake house within your warehouse itself like this. So this is a very good and interesting feature. In fact, this is the whole concept of Fabric itself. So I hope you like this particular video. Do remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Keep watching and keep learning.